All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Podcast Tonight with G.REED and Antonio Comer. Tonight, Antonio, I don't think he's going to be here. So if he does decide to come in, he'll come in. I sent him an invite. But anyway, so this is Podcast Tonight on Friday night here. And apologize that we haven't been doing this lately because it's been kind of busy and things been going on. So I haven't had time to get to this. I've been kind of focusing a little bit on more of my YouTube just for the past few weeks and working on that. So anyway, if you notice, I kind of moved some things around. I kind of moved my table around a little bit. So yeah, I usually don't have a window behind me, but this is where my bed. My bed used to be like right here where my table is, and now my bed's like to the right over here. So you can do that, and then I'm gonna show you guys my wall if I can get to it. If I can show you guys this real quick, if I can scoot it over. All right, there it is. See my wall up there? It's kind of dark, but like over here, some things I've done. I actually have a. Let me scoot this up a little bit, if you can see that. That looks pretty good. Actually, it's pretty good. Right here's got like GR right there. Maybe I should get up and do this if I can give this a shot. I haven't never had to get up there in a podcast, but let's see if I can get up and I'll tell you guys about it. Let me hold on a minute. Okay. This microphone. How do I stretch it out? All right. Well, anyway, guys, you probably can't see me very good, so I'm like right here. So okay. So about right over here, you got this is my Princeton Tiger towel that I have for the school I go to called Princeton High School. Up there, I got a Chicago Bulls flag. You can see that Chicago Bulls. Derrick Rose hurt his ACL again. Great. I got some other stuff here. You got Adidas. If you can see GR right there, and there's like a drawing over here. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a drawing, and it shows the thing I did back in creative writing a long time ago. And then you got some other stuff. I actually right over here. It's probably dark over there, but like right over here, and right in the right corner, is a thing I did of like a letter for Princeton High School. And then right here's got some pictures that I have. WWE, Under Armour. I got a car there, a Mustang. I'm a Mustang person. Right over there, and right over there, you got the Nike logo. You got Adidas podcast logo there, and up in there it says G.REED Studios, and then over here in this corner, there's like a little thing that I had a little show on Facebook called the G.REED Talk Show, and it's like right up there. And then like the piece of paper next to it describes what it is. And I'll have to do another video about it. You guys can see it much clearer. But right over here is kind of like my where I do my other YouTube stuff. So I hope you guys can check that out, like my WWE talks over here and everything like that. But as right now, this little set right here is a little bit kind of closed. So let's get back to the podcast. Okay. All right. Well, the good thing I like about this microphone is it's like really stretchy, so I know what's like going on, and it's like really cool. So, all right. Well, here's this sip of water. Okay, I got that out of the way. All right. Well, I kind of had a little accident earlier today while I was doing this. I was playing some GTA this morning, and when I was playing it, I had a glass of water like this, but it was in a different cup. It spilled. I was like, oh my god! I was like, hope nothing gets electrocuted. And luckily everything's okay. I got it. Luckily I didn't spill it like right on the stuff, or that would have been a big mess, and that would have been a lot of money to replace all the stuff. But yeah. So anyway, well, if you guys noticed on the, let me turn this down a little bit. I don't want to sound too squawky. Okay, hope that's better. If you guys noticed lately on the news, there's been a picture of some kind of dress. If I can pull it up somewhere, I'm not sure what the dress is. If I can do screen share, it's like a screen share is not really working right now. So, all right, whatever, screen share, screw it. All right, well, all right. Well, anyway, I was gonna tell you guys, well, I'm doing a live stream later for WWE and probably maybe GTA 2 later. Both. I'm not sure how that's gonna work out. Tonio wants to face me in a match, so I also invite him to the stream here. If he wants to come in, he can come in. And you know what? I'll invite him again one more time, see what he wants, see if he decides to come in, and if not, then I run a pretty good show here anyway. So let's see what happens. But anyway. So I was going to tell you guys, there's a picture of this big dress that everyone's been talking about. It's all over Twitter, Facebook, whatever you have, social media. And I guess the dress is supposed to be white and then some kind of black and blue. Well, it's not gold and white. It's like black and blue. I just said that. But I was gonna tell you, but like I was saying before, I'm gonna be doing a live stream later with Antonio in a match and maybe GTA. But if we don't get the GTA 5, then we won't have to worry about that, of course. But as you guys know, I do have Q&A up, so letting you guys know that. And since that's going on, you guys can ask any question you like, anything you want to ask me. Go on ahead. Let me put this up here. You guys can do that real quick. Hope that works. Hope that's a little better if I can ask any questions. Also, guys, if you want to ask me, like, if you want to do a fan email, you can email me at grantreed167@gmail.com. You could do it there. But anyway, put my glasses on so I can see better. It makes me feel smarter with glasses. Like stuff them in there. All right. I feel like a nerd with these things on. Do you guys ever like to just pick up a quarter and then like you like to just do like heads or tails? I'm not good with heads or tails, but nope, I'm gonna drop it if I keep doing that. But do you guys just ever like to play the quarter or ever look at it, or when you do heads or tails, you're like, man, this quarter is like 100 years old, and then you have like the oldest quarters. So I have a couple of them here. Let's see. This looks like the older one right here. If you can see that, pull it up there. That one looks like an older version, and this one looks like a newer version, of course. No, it's actually the same type of material. So like the same as that one. Yep, same time. I got two of them. Here you go. You guys can see that better. But anyway, money is money, and better to learn to save it. So if you don't learn to save, you're pretty much debt. You're pretty much you're out of luck with money. Nope, I just dropped that. Well, I don't have time to pick it up anyway. I'd rather not do that. So anyway, guys, well, we've seen a little bit of a lot of stuff on this show. Too much. I hope you guys like what I did over here, and you guys can check out my latest episode of WWE Talk with me, of course. And I'm talking about anything about wrestling, anything that's going on in wrestling right now. There's a lot of stuff going on in wrestling. So, and anyway, what you're looking right now, what I'm doing is a type of thing you can change up the screen looks like. So this is enhanced focus, is more on my face, of course. Brightens up the thing a little bit. But the thing is, it just doesn't look good on my face. Like it pretty much looks like a drawing of my face type of thing, like kind of an outline. Spotlight, the light's pretty much light on me. You got warm. I think warm actually looks a little more darker, a little more smoother. And then smooth is like you can't really see. It's like really like blurry. And then I thought I saw a car go by because using my window, like my window thing. So let me scoot this up a sec. Let me turn this on black and white. Put it back on original there. Okay, so like usually like right up here, my window's like on top. Okay, like sometimes I have a certain window that I can like when cars are going by, you can set just little flashes of light. It's weird. It's some of the weirdest thing you'd ever see. Stanley Cup champion, woo, whatever. I wear the shirt too much. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, like I was saying about the light, it's weird, whatever. You know what? Actually, I want to show you guys something. I wish I could do a thing. I wish I could do commercial, but I can't do commercial. I don't know how to do it. Well, you guys are gonna have to just hold on here a minute, and I think of something you guys can look at. Well, nothing to look at. Just look at the microphone. You can talk into it, whatever. Here you go. All right, hope you guys enjoyed talking to the microphone for a minute. Hey, I don't have the headset on. I actually look pretty good without the headset on my face. All right, I'm back. Okay, here we go. Now, I got the place where I got this microphone here. Let me see if I can show you the whole thing, if I can do it real quick. All right. Now, this is the entire microphone from like bottom here. Here's like different buttons to press and things that you can turn it up and down so you can hear me louder and clearer. And you got other spots over here, like one is for another microphone and one's for another one. And then you go up here, you rise it up a little bit, you rise it up, and it turns to a thing. You can adjust it, whatever, and then it comes to right up here, and it ends right there. So, okay. All right. So the place that I got this microphone actually was from a website called. Okay. Look on the back of this magazine. Oh yeah, Sweetwater.com. So if you ever gone to Sweetwater.com before, this is the magazine you would get in the mail. It's got a lot of cool stuff in here. They have like really good deals in here. Things are really expensive, but they have like really good deals in here of like microphones. If you want to get like microphones for singing, or if you want to get like I can't what those things are. Or you can get pianos, or you can get like speakers. That's it, speakers. Thinking of speakers, you can drum sets, electronic drum sets, tambourine type thing, like band drums, whatever you want. Let's see, got old CD clip things. Oh, here's a microphone type area. Microphone tech tips. Now this is like the section you'd probably find is like things right here like this. It's they got pretty cool stuff in here. So let me find the page where I have my microphone. I know it's in this one. Okay. And in this book, I actually have a replica. I can't say the word. Replica of Larry King's microphone here. It's actually really cool. My mom wanted to get that one for me for Christmas, but she couldn't find it at the time. But the microphone I have right here is actually really cool. I like it, and I really use it. So it's actually something that's really something that I like to use, and it's really something that's really personal to me. So that's really a carefree object. So they have like little boxes, or like little carrying cases. You can carry your microphones and everything in, which is really cool. Let's see. They have stands. Oh yeah, here it is. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's this one, it's like that one right there. This one right there. That one. That's the one I got. Looks pretty cool. But the place you get it from is Sweetwater.com, and it's like their spring issue. They got cool stuff, and the things in here are like they cost quite a bit, but when you get it in the mail, it's like well worth it to use. So they got some really cool stuff in this magazine. I knew I wanted to show you guys this, and I know you guys would like this magazine. So if you guys are interested in actually wanting to buy some stuff like from the place I got my stuff is Sweetwater.com. I wish I can get the website pulled up somehow. If the stupid thing here would work, the screen share, but the thing never works. I think I need to be off Q&A for a second. Let me see if I can get off Q&A. All right, okay, that Q&A's off. All right, whatever. Well, they got cool stuff in here. They have other microphone stuff. They have like CB radio type things, scanners if you're interested in scanners. They have like things for drums. Like I said, they have like really cool stuff in here. You guys can check that out at Sweetwater.com. I don't know if you talking about this, but if you guys are interested in really finding things like this, oh yeah, like I said, they have microphones for singing, speakers. They have like auto tune adjuster type things for microphones and singing microphones, everything like that. They got pianos, they got soundboards, they got things like that in here. I'm thinking of actually want to get speakers, but can you imagine if podcasts at night on here, it'd be so loud. Oh yeah, I forgot. They also got headphones in here too. So if you want interested in headphones, Sweetwater.com has got headphones. So if you're interested in that, but most people, I'm thinking of actually wanting to use Beats by Dre headphones when I do this, because this microphone right here, I should really hide that. I don't really use it, so I only use it for when I play maybe video games online, like WWE or GTA or whatever. But that's when I usually use that headset most likely, or when I'm wanting to not like distract people when they're sleeping. So which is like something. And I just looked at my screen share a minute ago, and it looked like it was like bouncing a whole bunch. Never seen that before. I wish this thing would work. I wish it would work. The darn thing doesn't work with a darn in here. I'm kind of tired of that screen share. I think I'm using a different type of place to do my podcast, whatever. But they have like stuff for computers on here. Let's see what else they got in here. They got like some of the best stuff in here. Oh yeah, I just noticed something in here. Something for an iPad. They must have had an ad in here for an iPad. Let's see what else I got in this thing here. They have stuff like if you have like a set of like radio at home. So if you have like a XM radio, if you heard of XM radio before people, they have a thing on here for XM radio. They have things on here for any other stuff like that, but they have like really cool stuff in here, like for if you're actually having a real recording studio. Sweetwater.com is a website, like I said. Check it out. It's like a good website to check out for if you're interested in electronics and things like that. Headphones, but if you really want to get some good headphones, go buy some Beats by Dre headphones. Those would be well worth to buy. So, but yep, Sweetwater.com magazine. Check it out. If you want to buy something, they'll send it to you. So if you buy like an item from their thing, like I got here, then they'll probably send you a magazine. I got 2 of these magazines actually, so they can send you these, but they'll send you They'll send you like a magazine, and this is like a spring of 2015 magazine. I got 2 of these. So anyway, we'll get out of that and try something else. If you guys maybe are probably wondering about this, where did the name G.REED come from, and G.REED Studios, whatever? Actually, a friend in school a long time ago, back in, let's say about 8th grade, 7th grade, something like that, I got a nickname called G.REED, and people thought, hey, you know what? This name could work out for you. It looks like a good nickname to use. And I just noticed my iPhone's kind of cracked on top of here, but can't even see. Let me go closer. You probably can see that. Right there. I'm not going to fix that because it's not in here. But anyway, like I was saying about G.REED and stuff, I got the nickname G.REED back in grade school. And people thought, this is a cool guy name. And people would always come up to me and say, what's up, G.REED? And things, what's up, G.REED? Things like that, Couldn't see my hand there. You can only see part of my arm and elbow. People come up to me in school and say, what's up, G.REED? Things like that. And, I'm thinking, okay, this is a cool nickname. I think I could live with that. I could work with it. So, and I did. And now until high school, people still call me G.REED because, that nickname kind of revolutionized itself, and it really just brought itself to a standpoint where everyone knows about it. And that's kind of where that started. And with my YouTube thing, when I started doing my YouTube, I thought, well, maybe I should have an intro because everybody's got an intro. And intro I thought for myself was, what's up, guys? Your boy G.REED here. Whatever you guys probably know that famous catchphrase from watching my other YouTube videos. But that nickname has been kind of with me for a long time, and I imagine it's going to be with me for the rest of my life, most likely. But the guy who gave it to me was a guy I went to go to school with, and I still currently go to school. His name is Trevor Jenkins. I don't want to put his name out there too much because I'd rather things like that, but that's his name. And he's the guy who pretty much gave it to me in grade school. And nowadays, it's kind of just turned itself to a point where, G.REED has kind of made itself a big name, and everybody knows about it, and everybody just knows who I am without having to call my name, Grant or whatever. They don't have to come up to me and say, hey, Grant. Like, they can go up to me and say, hey, G.REED, how are you doing? And, things like that. And it's how that works. So that's kind of how the nickname G.REED pretty much just started. And now it's kind of revolutionized itself to everybody. So if you're wanting to know how that came, well, I kind of told you. So that's kind of how G.REED is. And, it's going to be that way forever. So I'm not really going to have to worry about it. But, and that's kind of how G.REED Studios has pretty much, brought itself to a point where, hey, you know what? How about we do something with G.REED Studios and let's bring with it. And when I thought, hey, since I want to do this, how about I decide to make my own YouTube thing? And with YouTube, let's add like a company, because company type thing. And when I thought of that, hey, let's work with it. So I ran with it. It's weird because it's just one of the weird. I'm actually looking at something else right now when I'm trying to talk, but I hate when I do that. Hold on a minute. Okay, I was just typing into Antonio. He's gonna, when he does the stream for me, when I do the stream with him later, I'll be ready to to go for it. So, but like I was talking about the G.REED Studios and all that stuff, when I wanted to do that, I wanted to think of a like type of company type thing for the, you know, my YouTube channel itself, and G.REED Studios thought. So it came to my mind, and well, when that came up, it's kind of started itself, and it's kind of been with itself. So this is G.REED Studios. Well, G.REED Studios is just right over here. But that's how it kind of is, and it's kind of in this entire little area. It's like G.REED Studios is right in here. So it's the wall over here doing my thing, and right here with podcast tonight as well. So that's kind of how G.REED Studios is, and that's where it's at. I'll give you guys maybe a tiny tour if you guys are interested, but if you guys aren't interested, don't worry about it. I'll do something else. Maybe I'll do another house tour again. So I haven't done one of those in a while. I'll make it a little more fancier and a little more a little more genical, so you guys can be interested in what it is. So anyway, I was gonna tell you guys was that I heard in the news today that the guy who played I think Spock is it in Star Trek, I'm trying to think what his name was. That guy, I'm trying to think what that guy's name was. I'm looking on a social media website about it. I'm looking on Facebook. Hey, you know, Facebook is kind of like a drama website, to be honest with you. Some people think it's a drama website, and you know what? Pretty much it is. So yeah. So if you're wondering, oh, Facebook and Twitter, but well, Twitter, people use Twitter because Twitter is Twitter, and Twitter, and Twitter. I'm looking for that guy's name that died. Poor guy. I feel kind of bad for him, actually. I feel quite bad for him. He died at I think age 82 or 83. The guy died at 83 years old. Oh, here it is. Okay. The guy's name is Leonard, I think Nimoy or something. But he died today or yesterday or something. He was born in 1931 and died in 2015, and I feel pretty bad for the guy. So I'm looking at the photo right now. If I can do something, I got the photo actually right on my Facebook page. I'm full screened it, and so if I can do screen share, that'd be great. But screen share is a piece of junk sometimes on the darn computer. Hear me clicking, but I shouldn't be doing that, so I'm gonna stop. Try a different way. Gosh darn it, that doesn't work either. Oh well, whatever. But like I was trying to think what else to talk about. I might be doing another video actually. I know you guys I know you guys maybe like to do my impressions pretty much. Some of you guys don't like to watch until you guys think it's crap. No, I don't care. Whatever. But like I was saying though, I'm gonna do probably another video of like two guys kind of like maybe rapping or doing kind of type thing. But if I can get it to work, I'm gonna do a video of Ray Romano versus Arnold Schwarzenegger. So I'll show you guys right now my video or my personal impressions of Arnold Schwarzenegger versus. I'll give you little guys a sneak peek of Arnold Schwarzenegger versus Ray Romano. All right, I'll see what I can do. I'll give it a shot. I'm not good with impressions as much as I used to be, but I was doing pretty good the last year. But let's give this a shot. All right, Ray Romano versus Arnold Schwarzenegger. Here we go. All right. It kind of makes me laugh, but I'm kind of just sitting there. Here we go. Okay. All right. Now we're not gonna fuck around here. We're not gonna fuck around. All right. Bleep. We're gonna bleep that. We're not gonna bleep it out here. Okay. Gosh dang it! I hate when I'm about to do something. I just end up laughing. Oh my gosh. You guys are probably laughing with this too. This is too great. I got 3 viewers right now. That's the most I've actually had in a long time. That's actually quite good. Oh my gosh. You guys can ask any question you want. It doesn't matter. What I was gonna tell you guys was, all right, let's get this thing going. Why do I keep saying that? Man, I got some things to work out on the show. All right. Arnold Schwarzenegger versus Ray Romano. Here we go.
I'm the former governor of California. Arnold Schwarzenegger here. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger, that N word, but I'm not gonna say that because people don't want to hear that word half the time. So
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Hey, there's Ray Romano. Ray, do you want to come over and talk to me about my birthday party plans? Birthday party. I'm going to be 87 next birthday. 87th birthday. Okay.
and here comes Ray Romano to crash the party.
All right.
They kind of voices sound kind of the same how I do it, but it's kind of weird though. It's like
No.
you see like my chin here, kind of
No.
it's like that. It kind of comes out a little more, it kind of brings itself out. And then all right, here comes Ray Romano to crash the birthday party plans.
Okay. All right. He says, all right. He always says, all right. Deborah, I want to watch TV here with my moral.
Like that, And then it's weird. It's a weird voice, but here he comes to crash the party.
Okay, Arnold, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Your birthday party plans are out of the game, so I'm not coming to your birthday. Nope. I want to watch TV with my moral. Every time I do that, I use my hand. See my hand right here. Okay. See my hand. My hand's right here doing this and that. Okay.
But anyway, that's kind of a preview of Arnold Schwarzenegger versus Ray Romano in their thing. So that's something that's working out for me. But of course, I heard something going off on my podcast here. I don't know exactly what the heck that. Okay. Oh, you know what it is? Oh, someone's watching my pod. Someone's watching it. Okay, it's a message. The messages sound kind of the same compared to the messages sound pretty much the same compared to the thing on like when you're putting someone in a hangout. So that's just weird how that is. But I never have ever gotten that idea how that works. But I guess that's podcast after podcast after thing, whatever you do. But hope you guys enjoy what I just did. I pretty much screwed that up. I pretty screwed up the entire impressions. Oh yeah, I can try to do Mickey Mouse, but I'm gonna give this my best shot with Mickey Mouse. Woohoo, everybody! Woohoo! He always goes woohoo, 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 Goofy, woohoo, like that. Who thought of a voice with that for Mickey Mouse? That's kind of creepy, really, to be honest with you. Disney fans, if you watch Disney Channel and Disney and Disney, I don't watch Disney as much as most preteen girls do, but no offense to you preteen women who watch Disney Channel. Man, it's kind of been a long week. I got 4 days off actually, and my 4 days it started today with conferences where your parents go and they talk to the teacher and they see how you did. I always get a good report because I'm always a great student no matter what. So don't be jealous, all right, guys. Don't be jealous. I'm just who I am. It's me. It's me. Like it's on the car in Talladega Nights with Will Ferrell. Me. It's kind of how it is with the guy. Oh, he's on fire, guys. Tom Hanks is on. Oh, not Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks. That's the guy that plays in Biggs. I have AIDS. AIDS is not really good. But what else am I gonna talk about here? Oh yeah. Lately in WWE news, we actually have some things to talk about and discuss. We have some people actually just left because we talked about WWE right here. We just said something about WWE and those people just left. Whatever. That's not cool. You guys leave me empty-handed here. Come on, we got one guy left, but you guys just left me empty-handed. What's up with that? Seriously. But lately in WWE, we're going to be having some matches coming up. Let's see here. WrestleMania is coming up. We had Bray Wyatt do a challenge out to Undertaker for WrestleMania 31 this year. And from what I heard, that Undertaker is going to be wrestling another 2 more years, and then the next year's when they're in Texas, it'll be his last year because he's like from Texas. So since that'd be his last year, that'd be the last year he'd be wrestling for WrestleMania. But the thing is, I don't get where Undertaker has to come back again because he's already 21-1. So why would you make him like 21-2 or 22-1? So there's already been one guy who defeated the streak. So like what? I mean, what's up with that? I don't get it. It doesn't really help at all when you have 21-1 or 21-2 or whatever you have with that. I just don't get the whole streak thing because when you have Bray Wyatt as like kind of acting like an Undertaker character himself, I just don't completely get the whole story with Bray Wyatt trying to think he's the next dead man. But it's weird how that is because I just don't really quite understand how you would have Brock Lesnar or not. Why don't keep? Oh yeah, Brock Lesnar ending the streak at WrestleMania 30, and then you have a next year later, and then he decides to end the streak. You had Bray Wyatt, it'd be 21-2 because if Brock Lesnar, since Brock Lesnar defeated the streak himself, then I don't know why you'd have another guy face him because Undertaker should be pretty much in the Hall of Fame. So I don't completely get the story with Undertaker's streak and everything else. But Rey Mysterio got released recently from WWE. It's kind of his time because he's been in with WCW in those days, ECW in those days, and it's weird because you barely see him anymore because I knew Rey Mysterio was pretty much done no matter what because when you have a guy like him with his size and the way he is now, not getting any TV time anymore because he's getting old, and the older you get with pro wrestling, the older you don't have much TV time anymore, and he's kind of on that mark now. So I don't really see that Rey Mysterio has a chance of really wrestling a match again, but it's weird how that story goes with him, but whatever. But I was gonna also tell you guys one more thing about if you guys are interested in hearing my thing about video games right now, I'm gonna tell you guys about the thing with the GTA. GTA actually going to be having a new pack out called I got to look it up real quick. I forget things so easily, and then in a minute I'm gonna look it up like, oh, okay, that's what that is. Okay, yep, okay, all right. I found it on Google real quick. All right. I heard that it's the GTA Online heist, what they're calling it right now, and that's coming up here. In a shortly of a few weeks. But I heard that actually got canceled. So when you have something like that being canceled, it's not good for GTA fans for online. But if I can get it, that'd be great for me. But I hope I can get it sometime down the road with mine because apparently for Xbox and everything these days, you got to have like money because I tried using Microsoft points before. It never worked. But so if you guys are interested in hearing things about GTA 5, that the online heist is coming out I think on a couple weeks or so. So that'd be great. And then, a few weeks later, about a week or so later, it's going to be spring. So, and thinking of spring, I seen this thing on Facebook. Yeah, on Facebook. Everyone's on Facebook. I was reading this thing and I just stuttered right there again. I don't know why I did that, but I stuttered right there. That the equinox is so weird because the Earth is going to be shifting. So, like maybe I heard next year that it'd be on the 19th, and the next year before that'd be 18th. So, does that mean if the Earth is completely turned around, spring and summer will be here forever, or will be no winter? So we'll have winter in the summer and spring. We'll have like winter, summer, and then we'll have spring and like winter times. That's weird. That'd be like one of the weirdest things. So then you have Antarctica pretty much on top there, and then Antarctica would be so warm up there, and then like it'd be so cold down here in the United States of America. So does that mean that we wouldn't have any warm air here if the Earth was completely turned around? I hope that never happens. That'd be like pretty much death of people right there. So that's what I heard, though. I heard something like that about the spring equinox would be going back and forth and back and forth. But I think spring is always going to be on the 20th or 21st, whenever it is. If you like spring, weather. I'm actually can't wait for spring. I'm tired of going outside in a pair of we're gonna have to wear pants and long sleeve shirts and coats. And well, actually around here it's actually not been bad actually in Illinois. But if you go north of us, it's colder. I tell you what, it's colder, and you wouldn't have to have that. But if you want to live somewhere warm, go to Florida, go to California, go to the East Coast, go to the West Coast. Make sure it's in the South, East, or West Coast, wherever you go. But don't go to the North Coast or East Coast, whatever, Northeast Coast or Northwest Coast, whatever. It'd be cold in most places, but it's not worth it to have to go north because, if you can handle like certain weather in a certain area, if you know you can handle it. So let's say if you live in Florida, I can handle a hurricane. Well, if you live there, then your problem is your home's going to be destroyed. If you live somewhere else, like in the middle of the country, you're going to deal with tornadoes, things like that, dust storms, whatever you got. And if you live on the West Coast, like California, Washington, Oregon, whatever those places you got, you can probably deal with earthquakes. Not really hurricanes. Maybe you might may have one, but I wouldn't say you'd have hurricanes out west than you do east because it's just weird out in the East Coast because it's like warm on that side and it's a little colder on this side a little bit, just a little. But if you go out, but during the summertime, both places, anywhere in the world is pretty warm. But and spring is always June 21st, longest day of the year. Because I remember one time during the summer, about a year or so ago, and I remember it being light to about midnight. So does that mean if that's going to be about midnight, that's great? That's just something weird. And I think someone sent me a message. I think I got to see. Someone wants me to click a video call here. Click to join video call. Probably later for that guy. Probably later. Call from the guy sent me a call. Well, I'll probably get to that guy later, of course. Not right now because I got other things going on. So I apologize, sir. If you need something, you can just message me or something like that. But as for now, I'm kind of a little busy on here. I'm a little bit busy on live stream doing other stuff and working on some other stuff too. So, but anyway, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world these days. But every single person right now, I hate to say this, but like a lot of people, that just sounded so wrong right there. I have to half the time. I don't know what the heck I am saying. I don't know what the heck I'm saying half the time. I swear to God, it's so weird. So we're gonna do a thing right now. Picture time. Thumbs up means a like. Probably can't see him. There it goes. I got a picture. Woo! There's a picture. Woo! Let's have a quick little picture there. Let's see, view photos. No photos yet. Wait a minute. All right, here we go. Photo time. Woo! Take photo. Yeah, took a photo. Yeah, took a photo. Woo! Not sure if I can view this right now. Can I view it? I'm not sure if you guys can see that. If you guys see that, it's cool. If not, but that's what it looks like right now. So I look kind of goofy, actually. So I got the picture thing going right now. Actually, I got the photo bombs. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Does this work? Let's see if that works. Darn. I'm presenting to everybody. Stop presenting. Well, I'm not sure if you guys can see what I'm looking at right now, but if you guys can, that's great. But anyway, well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to end the podcast early, but I'm just trying to think of something else I can talk about. Man, sometimes I should be coming to the show like every single week, and then I realize when I don't come to the show, I should be coming to the show with some ideas or some kind of thoughts in my mind or something. It's weird. Antonio still does not want to come. So curse you, Antonio. Curse you. No. That's my old grandpa thing. Oh yeah, I've seen these videos of Herbert the Pervert from Family Guy, and what he's doing, he's what he's doing, they have people like using prank calls, and when he's doing prank calls, I'm gonna see if I can do the adjuster here and see if that works. If I can adjust that, but I know that's gonna screw things up a little bit. But see, it's like really dark now, and then let me hit this. Screen share didn't work either with that, so let me split this down one more size. There we go. Okay. Like I've seen these videos with Herbert the Pervert doing a prank call, and then like and they have him like calling these like newspaper companies and things like that. So I did see this one, these people, and right now I'm just sometimes when I get bored, I kind of just mess with stuff. So I got changed, the quarter fell down on the floor, probably just kind of defected sound here a little bit. Went down, and it goes down, and it goes up, and it goes up, and it goes up, and then it goes down again, like that. Man. Turn that up a little bit. Okay, so like I was saying about Herbert the Pervert, they have him prank call the newspaper company in this one video, and like what he's doing, when they're having him prank call, he's saying the guy lost his paper. Herbert the Herbert. I was gonna say that, but Herbert the Pervert. Excuse my language, for you 18 and 10-year-olds if you watch Family Guy. Excuse me again. Like what he's saying. They have him say he's like, where are you? Like he's like, oh Jesse, come on over, Jesse, what's them? I got a whole freezer full of popsicles. I got a whole freezer full of my popsicles. I got a whole freezer full of popsicles. You wanna come on out on my show? And then I remember this funny episode at the end where like they go on a vacation or they have to go get somebody. And they come back, and it was like 113 new messages on their answer machine. So it's like, you have 113 new messages missed. And it's like, oh, yeah, I was wondering where the newspaper boy's been at. And then they hit it again. He was in the newspaper a couple days, never thought he'd ever come back. And then he said, and they have him say, oh, you're trying to piss me off, you little big son bitch. You know, he says that. And then after that, he says, call me. It ends like that. It's pretty funny. You got the people around, the eyes like, what the heck are you doing? That is like the funniest thing. I do that to people at school, and they just start cracking up. They think that's the most hysterical thing they'd ever heard. But anyway, we've had a lot of fun on the talk show, and we've had a lot of fun here and there. We've had fun with this, and we've had a lot of fun with that. And this is some crazy. I do some of the craziest stuff you'd ever see me do on here, of course. But I look back at some of my other older episodes of my podcast tonight, and with Antonio and all that stuff, and then I realize, I think I've been doing this stuff for a long time, and I ain't gonna give up, because a career of mine wants to be as a broadcaster in the adult side of me. But it just seems like maybe it's gonna happen on my own, because when I first started doing like videos and like that was a thing back in the G.REED talk show I did about a year or so ago. And hey Dad, what's going on? I see my dad. Hey Dad, come over here, Dad, come over here, Dad, come over. You're not what? Why not? Oh, come on, man. Don't be a party pooper. You heard that? That's from G.REED himself, the singer, G.REED, the singer, G.REED. Thanks for your patronage. So, well, you heard the truth from G.REED himself. And here comes my cat in the room. That's great. That's gonna make it annoying now. It just made things interesting. Oh, you probably heard him. Shut up, cat. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm busy. I got things to do. Get out of here. Scoot. But anyway, guys, I've been here for quite a while and on the show and everything, and the show is going on for a long time, and it's going on for a while, a long time tonight. But anyway, if I'm gonna see where I'm at with the video, about 40 minutes or so, 45. I might end this a little bit early. I know I usually don't end this as much as you think I do, but I try not to end this show as early as I do. I know I go to an hour, but I've done some episodes before where I don't really go to an hour because sometimes I don't have time to an hour, or I don't have any more thoughts to talk about. Well, it looks like I had one of those nights on about to talk about. But you guys saw some things in here. I just showing my wall and showing me this and that book I have that's sitting over here. Let me grab it one more time so you guys can see what it is. One more time. This book right here, cool book. Sweetwater.com if you want to check things out there. Cool stuff. But I'm gonna tell you guys one thing real quick. If you guys have Xbox Live on the Xbox 360, not in the one, okay, I don't have a one yet. I'm going to, but I don't have an Xbox One yet. I'm gonna buy one day, but I don't have one. I don't have time. I don't have money right now for that. If you guys want to add me on Xbox Live, my gamer tag is the G.REED 24. So you go to the thing and you would type in. Let me see if I can do something with this. I know it might be back. I don't think it's backwards, but if I can, let me do something. Do notes real quick, and I'll show you what it looks like when you have it in. Okay. Okay, you probably can hear the TV going, but that's just my dad watching television. I'm not sure what that is, of course, but try to focus in more on me. I'm gonna speak a little louder over that. So, all right. So I'm gonna show you guys my gamer tag real quick. Let me type it on my phone, and I can. And when you guys watch this on YouTube, it's not turned around. So, all right, let me do this real quick. All right, 24. Whoops, not 14. 24. Okay. Now, all right, wait a second. Space, and then 24. Whoop, 144. No. Okay. Now it looks similar to that. That's what it looks like. So, see if you guys want to see that. It looks something like that. Let me do this so I can do this real quick. Not sure if you guys can see that, but let me scoot it back maybe a little bit. It's too darn bright. Well, I'll tell you guys how to type it in. So you go to your Xbox Live thing, add people, and then when you hit add people, go to gamer tags, whatever you do on that. When you go to gamer tags, you type in capital T and then lowercase HE, and then capital, and there's no space between this. There's a capital G, and then lowercase RANT, and then there's no space there again. So and they're capital R and the EED, and then space, and then you do 24. So that's how you can spell my gamer tag on Xbox Live. You add me there. Well, I'll be coming back to you guys in a little bit soon to do a GTA live stream or WWE stream, whatever you want to do, of course. But if I get to doing a stream, then I'll do a stream for that. But as far as right now, I think we're going to end this podcast tonight. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to every episode I've done with podcast tonight here and see how many episodes I've actually done. Because I feel like I've done probably like maybe 25 or so, 30. I feel like I've done that. I feel like I've done that many. I'm not going to count my Thursday talk ones, because that's different. That was different. It's kind of the same thing as this, but except it was a different name and all that stuff. So I do have a website for this podcast as well. I know I haven't really been putting it out there lately because I just haven't had a lot of time to get to it and editing it and everything else. But so anyway, well, thank you guys for watching podcast tonight here with G.REED himself. And well, I guess probably we'll see you guys maybe next week or the week after that, whatever I decide to take breaks off or whatever. And maybe this show will probably just go into having one guy on here, or maybe two if I can get somebody else. But anyway, all right. Well, we'll see you guys next time for a podcast tonight. So see you guys later. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment on this. And follow me on Twitter at Grant66106. If you want to have my email is grantme167@gmail.com. And my gamer tag is GREED24 and Xbox Live, so you can add me there. You can play some GTA or WWE, whatever you want to do. I don't have too many shooting games. I do have Assassin's Creed, so if you guys do play Assassin's Creed, I got that. But anyway, thanks for you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time for the next podcast tonight. So see you guys.